Okay guys, welcome back to Doki Literature Club. My brother's not here with me today because I am back home from visiting my family for Thanksgiving. And now that I'm back, I'm gonna start recording more and putting some more time and editing into my videos now. I'm not sure how long this will last, but let's just give it a try, okay? Okay, where are we at? Oh yeah, I'll get the cupcakes. Alright, I'll be doing this solo from now on. Alright, let's get into this. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Now I guess I'll have to do the voices that my brother did. Well, then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, my throat, I can't do that.
Ta-da!
Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Or that's supposed to be McCree voice, but I'm not gonna do it. Hehehe. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Ooh. Natsuki, I didn't know you felt that way. I'm gonna take this bite just for you. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Pump swing you. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Really? Got the hots for me? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you. You know. You dummy. Baka. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hehe. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Wait, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Dang, they all like me. They all into me. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. A club just for 5 people? That's not even a club, it's like just a group you hang out with, friends at school. Monica, I am surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Aren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Hold on, turn on the fan, it's freaking hot. Whew. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I'll try to turn the noise down. And editing. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised. There aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I don't mean, oh, right click just to, okay. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, as all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Pumpers Wagner, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, comic books, books with pictures in them, books with less words in them, 10-page books, all those, you know, all that jazz. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I like manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. You looking at me? Say something then. Jesus. Don't just like stand out there. Be weird. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, getting sweet on her. I see, my boy. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh. Okay. If that's your thing, I guess. I read horror book once. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Basically, dude, you don't know how to talk to girls, do you? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? Oh yeah, yeah. She's sweet on the outside, but once no one's around, crazy stuff happens, dude. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ah, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind that last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Say it. Say it. I want to hear it. And give that back. Fine. No, you say it, Monica. You say it. You say what's on your mind. She left it. It's her fault. You say it. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Cute as you are. Okay. Don't get... Whoa. Hey now, don't get too close there, Sayuri. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Okay. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Oh, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! It's like really messed up stuff she writes poems about. I wouldn't be surprised. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel uncomfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay! I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that right, Pumpus Wangnu? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, they're all into me. Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth that what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh man, nah man, you can't. You made them all sad. What is? She's mad. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's sad. She's really sad. No, these two are really sad. She's just like, what the fuck? But, Monica, don't do that. I'm sorry. I thought, Yuri. You're making me hate myself right now. Humph. Pumpus Wangnu. You're all... I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful... He's just doing it just to be there. First you say you don't want to... You're not going to join the club. But then... You're willing to stay in the club for the girls. I don't get you, Pumpus Wangnu. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Of course, they all go, yeah. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. Oh, shoot. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Nah, fam, I didn't come for the cupcakes. I was hungry. I didn't have any food at home. Parents don't cook anything. Basically on my own. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Papa Swangnu, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, weirdo. Could I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Papa Swangnu, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Hey. That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. Alright, let's walk home. Let's be first. With that, two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Heck yeah, boy, what are you talking about? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. It's dating simulator. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ooh, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, I thought I had to type it in. I was fixing to put in some Lil Pump lyrics. Just for freaking memes. Let's actually go for it. Okay. Ocean. Heart. Unending. A dream. Peace. We gotta add some like a little mellow, cause you can't have good without the bad, you know? Melancholy. You gotta be tenacious, you gotta be out there, you gotta go. And also you can be laid back, you know, not too serious. And also you gotta put a little laugh in there. Holiday. Who doesn't like a good holiday? Friends. Doki. I don't know what that means. I'll just go and put it. Joy. Let's put a little happiness in there. And the last one, let's end it on a destiny. Because destiny is going to take you from there. Hi again, Papa Swangnu. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Yeah. Nah, don't worry. Don't worry, fam. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Do you, though? I still have doubts about you, Papa Swangnu. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Papa Swangnu. Of course, I always keep my promises. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Hey, come on, man, I'm new here. Oh, jeez. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, really? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. You can't say now. You can't say anything. Natsuka finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I mean, technically she's right. There's words on it, tells a story, makes people feel. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Papa Wayne always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your mom is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Peppa Swing can become good friends too. Yeah, we can. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori... Me? Me? Not really. Aw, man, I felt special. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Oh, crap. It'll make me happy no matter what. Dang, is he... I can't tell if he's actually being nice or just saying it to get in her pants. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Aw, so cute. She hands me like a freaking Harry Potter book, freaking 5,000 pages thick. It's a simple read, don't worry. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? He gets me. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. See? I wish I could have joined some clubs when I was in high school. Man, I've been talking to people, getting me to do stuff that I didn't usually do that I might liked. Man, well, missed my chance. Oh well, maybe in college. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery, I want to say cheery, a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Okay, was that... It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? What? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. Ugh, I can't talk. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. What? Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes? Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Well, at least she's good for something, I guess. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Same, girl. Same. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her hand in things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa, Sayori, a little too close there. I like my personal space. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Jesus. You keep... Sorry, what are you doing? Keep my personal business out of this club, okay? I'll watch how much anime I fucking want. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I guess so. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. See, if you want to date her. Date Sayori. She knows what she's doing. She knows you the best. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? No, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? She literally looking at herself to see if anything's written on her. I swear. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all everywhere. Wayne, it's always been like that. Ah, I went my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Dude, you just can't touch somebody like that. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. Dude, you're making your move. Stop. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Is there? No, they didn't add that. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I finally don't care about that. I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Really? Stop being a dick, dude. Stop being a fucking dick. You're being a really big dick right now. That's super mean. Yeah, I agree with Sayori, dude. You crossed the line out there. You did. Whew, I wouldn't even said that. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Hey! Hey! Can we skip this part? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Okay. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. You wonder why it's so hard to close. Maybe she has something you don't. I don't know. It's just a guess. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sorry. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make him give back our past.
Alright.